What's up, fam? Welcome to Let Us Speak Truth. I'm your host, Nick. We got the panel on here, y'all. What's cracking? Y'all,
What's happening, y'all?
Hey,
what up, though?
We was all just discussing
fresh boy shorty.
Why Rose's hair is so tight right now. And he's got a show coming up, y'all.
Yeah.
Roll.
Show, Ro. Talk about it.
February 19th, we opening up for Charleston White in Hampton, Virginia. It's going to be live. It's going to be crazy. I'm nervous. You don't be nervous. Just come have a good time and laugh with me.
That's right. If y'all are any viewers in Virginia, show up for the family. One love, y'all. All right, y'all. Today's topic. Do you let others influence who you date? So, my first question would be, should a man or a woman's baby mama or baby daddy stop you from being interested in dating him or her? Does that make sense to you?
The answer is yes. Yeah.
They should stop you from being interested in dating him or her?
Yeah.
5,000% yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Tell me
say
why.
it again.
Should a man or a woman's baby mama or baby daddy stop you from being interested in dating him or her?
Yes.
In certain cases, yeah.
I guess
in every case, yes, because they come with the person. They're attached forever.
The baby daddy or the baby mama is attached to that person forever.
They're immediately they are a part of your family.
So what if they say something negative about, let's say you guys met before, right? Because of who you dated, and you see him on the street or something, or you see him at a restaurant, you be like, hey, what's up? And then they say, let me holler at you. I don't think you should be dating so-and-so because the 5 years that I dated her or him, it was horrible, and I'm trying to save you.
Oh, I got you. I appreciate that, bro. Everybody's different. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Would you still date her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Regardless of what he said.
Yeah, I'll never let another. You're not gonna talk me out of a good fight.
That was the question, and both of you guys.
But I'm saying, but my perception of what the question was is, does your partner's baby mother or baby father stop you from dealing with your partner? The answer is yes. If those people are full of drama and exercised or whatever, I just made that word up, exercised. If they're like, if they got too much going on, then that has an influence because, like I said, immediately when you start being serious with that person, everyone attached to them is now attached to you. That's the point of what's the word that I'm looking for? Help me out, y'all. With the families, blended families.
Blended families, yes.
These blended families are you're talking, if you do ancestry.com off of blended families, you running a rap sheet out of this world.
Okay, so you're talking about just the fact that they'll be in their lives forever. And
absolutely. If my baby mother is married to a woman, that woman is now a part of my life and my family. If something happens to her, I'm just as hurt as if it was my baby mother.
Right.
Because my son will be hurt that something happens to her, which automatically puts me into a hurt bucket as well.
Okay. Go ahead, Trav.
That's tough, man.
It's deep, it's real.
But men don't go and tell other men don't date her. We don't do stuff like that.
Don't say that.
Nick, I can say that. We don't do that.
There are some. I know a couple.
The guys you hang around, Trav, speak for your group. Don't speak for all men.
But I'm one of them. I'm
sorry, 80-20.
No, men. Okay, well that man,
40-60.
That man that will go and tell another man not dating a woman, he sits down when he pees instead of standing up.
Trav, stop using that example because I told you before I sit down.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, Ro. I'm sorry.
Sometimes I don't feel like standing up.
It just makes no sense. Like, Like you ain't never got out of bed and been like still tired, but your body was full, so you had to go to the bathroom. You just go in there and just be warm. You just sit down and just cool.
God damn, bro.
Nah, I mean I agree with you. I just sometimes I sit down.
It's
God
not working
damn.
out for you, baby.
Is that
So-
is that happen, Trav?
God damn, bro.
So you telling me, hold on, you telling me you ain't never. I seen you attempt to show us your feet last,
Well, my feet look better than women's feet.
but you rolled up on the bed
What?
and pulled your feet up like this.
No, but they kept fucking with me, bro. So I had to show my feet look better
But
than
you missed what he's saying, Trav. You had put that leg up like you was finna get to goose
your
leg.
rotation was quick,
Tootie,
bro. You
Tootie,
were like,
you got
Hold
Wait
on.
a minute. Tootie, you got on a all over. You got on a onesie right now. A
And
grown
do.
one with a onesie with a flap in the back.
Don't worry about if I got a flap.
Okay,
right,
so
no, Trav, go ahead.
what's your
No,
what's your
but we don't. Men don't usually do that.
okay?
But with a woman, like for me, I don't want to deal with another dude whatsoever on any level.
Right.
So that's the tough part for me. I don't want him to influence anything.
But what
in
if they
any
have
way.
children? What if they have children? Is if they have children, you're gonna have to, your code last week was
And then go back to me. I got to go meet him.
yeah.
One
Okay.
on one, we got to meet.
Okay. Next scenario. Friend knows both of y'all, right? So you know him and the girl you want to date know him. And he says, man, she or he ain't no good for you. Keep it pushing. You gonna listen to your friend?
So I'm the type that goes directly to the source. So if I'm going directly to the source, I'm going to ask questions like, why would this person say this to me? And I'm going to ask the other person the same thing, because a lot of times you have people who are deliberately trying to sabotage the situation, or they're still attached to the situation, or emotionally somewhat involved in the situation. So a lot of times you can't take things and run with it, because most people do not want to see the best for you. If that person may be a different person that they were with them, that they're going to be with you. And I mean, their situation could have been bad, but your situation could be great. So it really just all depends. I'm the type of person, like I said, I'm going to go directly to the source and figure out, why does this person have this much to say about it, and why is it negative?
Right. And what if they just give you full of lies?
Okay.
Well, see, you got to remember too that what
Sorry,
is
Trav.
done in the dark is going to come to the light. So the lies are going to be exposed one way or another.
Right. Go ahead, Trav.
Well, Nita, who the hell got time to wait for that shit to come unfold? It could take 11 years for you to find out that motherfucker is a shit stain.
And you're absolutely right about that, because that's what exactly happened to me. It took that long.
Whoa.
The
You can't
person
do
was a
that.
liar.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
I mean, are we speaking our truth, or are we not speaking truth?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I guess.
But I have to say this though, in my situation, nobody came and said anything to me. There was not a chick out in the world that came to me and was like, you messing with this person, you need to be careful. Nobody came out the
He
woodworks.
wasn't a bad guy. That's because he wasn't a bad guy. He was just exercising his options.
Yeah, during our marriage.
Well, that's okay.
But I mean, but Nita, we talked
determine
about
when somebody be right or wrong. We talked
about this, Nita. Like, if he's a man of value, you're not the only woman that liked him.
Right.
True. That's very true. All I'm saying is that
But you could have stayed with him. You could have stayed with him and just kept coming over here and smoking and drinking and kicking it and shit. And then you wouldn't have felt guilty.
Okay. Next question.
Hey, Tim, where you been? Doesn't matter. I was at Row House.
Speak. Look.
Look at you.
Your truth.
Okay. Number 3. What if you dated outside of your race and a family member, your mom, your dad, your sibling, didn't like it and made them feel uncomfortable?
What race is she?
Not black, non-black.
But you got to give me a race.
It's non-black.
I think you should save this question to the very end and do a movie review.
Okay, because I got them all down. Okay, we'll do that one last. Okay, number 4.
Move that one all the way to the back, and let's talk about the movie You People at the end.
That's
Because it was good. It was
that's
good.
what it's about. That's what it's about. Okay. What if you were going to get married and one family was one religion and another one was another religion? Could that work within the families?
It depends on what religion.
Mhm.
Muslim and Catholic.
It's gonna be tough.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's hard.
Mhm.
I think that's another reason why a lot of people are very hesitant on dating outside of their race and outside of their religion, because a lot of times Black people naturally date Black people, white people naturally date white people, because they relate on a different level. And then you typically Jewish is gonna date a Jewish, and then Christians date Christians. And then when we get into Christian, you're like, are you Baptist? Are you Methodist? Like, what is it? Or, what church do you go to? Because people relate that way. But when you have somebody that's Christian that's dating a Catholic, they have to find something that's deeper for them to be able to still be religious together. I mean, typically that it's harder to date out of your race, and it's harder to date out of your religion.
Right. Go ahead, Trav. Hold on. Bro.
Okay, bro, I ain't gonna take but a second. I
Give me-
think it'll be so
That's
dumb.
on first.
It'll be difficult in my case because I am seriously, y'all. Like I'm good times Black. I'm like JJ Walker Black. Like for real, seriously. Like so. A lady's going. I mean, a lady outside the race. Like I might slip and say something, and she be like, "Oh my God!" And as a Black woman, she'd be like, "Oh well, he fucked up, but I love him." I'm really black. So that's tough. That's tough. That's a tough deal.
Have you ever dated outside your race?
Of course.
Okay. Go ahead, Ro.
What does that look for, Ro? What does that look with your face?
Because I grew up on En Vogue. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, I never fucked with nobody outside of Black people, bro. I'm
You
sorry.
see, you had a Puerto Rican.
When did I ever tell you that?
that slid across the seat.
The
And
girl
so-
the one that left Skeeters.
Oh my God.
No, you're okay. All I'm saying is we said fuck with like in a relationship type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm half Panamanian. I'm not even all Black. You can tell by the good hair. What I'm saying is certain shit I'm just not doing. Like because there is so many cultural differences. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And we can all deny them. You know what I mean? We can be like, no, we can understand each other. Her great uncle was Black. It'll never be right. I can't do it. I think, and this is no disrespect to all the panel members and anybody watching, but I don't want to see no pink nipples.
I can't stand it, dude.
I just don't want to. I'm sorry. Like it doesn't feel right. Like you lick it like
don't want to talk
it's
to you
like
about it.
licking the egg before it's boiled or something.
I just don't want to talk about you picking nipples and licking eggs. I'm just not doing this today.
But it's a real
sir.
thing because you know what? I got a homegirl that fucked with a person from the mountains of Caucasus, right?
Here we go.
I asked
Oh
her.
my God. Did he say the mountains of
You did, and that's why I'm like, I'm not doing this today.
No, peak ain't though, but I'm being serious.
I know.
She told me she engaged in physical activities with this mountain man, right? And I was like, for real. And she's like dark skin, brown skin, but like night. She's not like midnight Black. She's like 11:54 Black.
Oh my God.
So I was like,
What the hell is 11:54? You were
See,
Stand here.
night.
like if you talking about shades of Black, like she's toward the end of the spectrum.
She not all the way midnight.
Right, she's 6 minutes off. She's She's right there. Right. So, but I asked her, I said, yo, real quick. Swear to God, promise me. Anybody that knows me, I talk to my friends like this, male or female. Swear to God, promise me, you're gonna tell the truth. I swear to God, bro, promise you, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Did you unzip his zipper and pull out a pink thing and put your mouth on it? She was like, yes. I said, how did you feel? She was like, disgusting the whole time. I liked him. I thought he was cool. When that shit whipped out, it was just like, ugh. And I said, yo, that's what I'm saying. No pink nipples, G. No pink nipples, G. It's not racist. It's
So
just
speaking of that we're gonna take it back. Go ahead, Trav.
This dude is crazy. Rose crazy as fuck. First of all, and you asked this lady, did this man have a pink dick? Is what you said.
Mhm.
You're fucking nuts. I mean, but the truth is, goodbye. No, I'm on the podcast. Goodbye. Close the door. I'll talk to you later. I don't want to talk right now. I got to go. Anyway, back to you. I'm sorry.
Keep the
She
kids in
asked,
the room.
she asked me for a pink iPad. Well, how much does that cost?
She heard you talk about pink.
just buy a regular iPad and put the case on it.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway,
And they're
Yeah.
on sale right now for $269. I'm just saying.
where can I find that?
I'll
I
send
got
you the
a
link.
homeboy,
Thank you for your
homeboy that
support,
got the
man.
thing. I got a
You're very
homeboy.
welcome. Anything for the kids.
Thank you
I
for
can
your
get you on for 30. I
Okay.
can get you on for $35, but I already got apps on it. All you gotta do.
Hell no, they could have some porn on there with some
I'm
white
just saying.
way he's talking. Okay,
You
so
know who we talking to.
look,
All you gotta do is change the password.
I asked somebody I asked a black girl who was one of my homegirls, and she did date a white guy, and she
Said,
but hold on, when she first had sex, like she was like, it's like you could see through it, like you see the
Ew.
veins and stuff, right? And I was like, so she's like, I didn't pay no attention to that. That motherfucker was big, and she rode with them, and they are married today.
I mean,
My sister is also married to a Caucasian man,
Mhm.
and they have been together for a very long time, and they're very happy.
Ain't
Mhm.
nothing, listen, y'all, ain't nothing wrong with it. If somebody come and they gonna do like they supposed to do, and for me, come when they call and speak when they spoken to, then I don't have a problem with it.
This Negro.
You shut up, Tootie. Shut your damn mouth.
Oh,
Now you don't tell me to shut up, Ian.
I knew
Word.
you was getting ready to say some smart shit.
Now it ain't about me saying some smart shit. It's about the truth. This you just want somebody you can control. That's what
Real
you
male.
are. Like,
I want
thanks,
you to get
bro.
on it. You gonna get on this train.
Thank
no,
okay, y'all, listen. Let me
your train will derail.
put that mail away. I'm done.
Tootie, your goddamn glass be fogged up.
I'm about to mute you. Okay, so being that we spoke of those things, if you dated outside your race, okay, let's not even say outside of your race. If you dated outside your family's religion and your family was really religious, and you brought somebody home and your parents did not like her or him, would y'all still date them?
It would be very difficult, but I would still date them.
Okay.
I mean,
Why?
and it just depends on
need
the
it
reason
just to
for why they
rebel?
don't like them.
Go
You know,
ahead,
like if they don't like them because of
say it to me.
Sorry.
Need
Hold
it
on,
just
Trav.
to
Hold on.
rebel?
What did you say, Tootie?
I said depending on the reason why they don't like them.
Right.
No,
like
so it's like one thing, oh, I don't like him because he got a smart ass mouth, blah blah blah. Well, he gotta have one to deal with me. I understand that. That's fine. But
No,
if he's disrespectful,
his
that's
mind,
different.
in their mind, he's not good enough because he's not the religion of that you were raised.
But let me tell you some religion. They never broke up nothing in my family. And the only reason I'm saying it because half of us did not go to church until we got ready to go. So religion's not an issue in my household. But the way you treat a person is. So that's why I'm saying, depending on like why they don't like me, it depends. And how I feel about it.
Go ahead, Ro.
I was actually going to ask you about to move the computer to the kitchen because I wanted to fry some chicken wings. So I don't have an answer for this, but I didn't want y'all to not know that I was about to move.
Okay. Are you relocating with you're clicking
Pick
in?
up the computer and move to the kitchen because I want to fry some chicken wings. I seasoned them up 2 days ago.
I saw,
And
if y'all don't know, Ro has a TikTok called Rodiculous, which is why he's
Roskino.
laughing. And he made a video about his chicken.
The other day, and I'm about
The
to
other
go
day.
back and fry some more. So don't be mad. Everybody just be cool. Okay.
Okay, so how many people have seen You People?
I haven't watched
seen
it yet. I'm gonna watch it today.
Okay. You seen the trailer? Okay.
Oh,
And
praise.
what did you think about Eddie Murphy's part?
I think it was genuine.
He was genuine. And
Genuine.
what about the mom to the guy?
I think that was genuine as well.
Okay.
It wasn't that she didn't like black people. It was more so like
Oh,
she was trying to.
honoring her. She was like, she's a token girl. Like, I have a black girl in my family.
She was more.
Excited.
Which I totally would have took that role. That wouldn't have bothered me at all. Like I would have been sitting around, motherfucking. I'd have played that shit. Like it wouldn't have bothered me.
But it was more so embarrassing Lauren London in front of her
Why?
people, because she was so over the top with it.
But
Well, she did it in a way where she honestly did it in a way where she was genuine, but she didn't know better. You could tell she'd never been around a black person in that capacity. She's
Right.
been around black people in passing. She did not know how to be around a black person. And that's a lot of, I hate to say it like this, but a lot of white people don't know how to be around black people. And sometimes a lot of it has to do with our conversation, because us as black people, we could be like, oh, what's up, my nigga? Da, 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 da. We're talking about this. We're talking about frying chicken. We're talking about all that. But when you're around a white person, you can't, some conversations you just can't have because it could be offensive. And then white people are the same way. They have to be very mindful. That's just like the other movie where Ashton Kutcher was in with the other lady.
Hold on, we're going through the movies. We're gonna go through the movies. Let's stick to this one first.
Oh, well, all I have to say is you just have to, sometimes we find ourselves restricting our conversations based on who's in the room. And with the lady being the mom, she did not know. She genuinely just didn't know. She was just trying to be overly nice. And
She knew what the fuck.
no, well, the part that she played, she was just trying to be overly nice, and it came out wrong. It just came out wrong, and she was just like, oh, well, how do I do this? Or your hair. And you could tell she didn't know much about black people, because only thing she really talked about was their hair. And that's the first thing white people really say to black women is, oh my God, your hair. Can I touch your hair? Can I feel you? How did you do that? How long does it take? What did you do this for? How did you do that? I heard this. And does it come out or does it stay in? Is it all yours? Is it not all yours? They have so many questions about us.
What did she say about her hair? She said, is that something about her girl? What does she call it? Is that
a roller set?
A roller set, yeah.
No, that ain't no damn roller set. But she was trying to do her research. So that's why I'm saying she was genuine, because she genuinely was trying to do her research to try to relate to her, but it just came out wrong. It just came out bad.
If Lauren London, okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just feel like she was doing too much. I understand what you're saying. She was
trying too hard.
For the damn top. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But all I can say is I think from all the things you're speaking about, the message in the whole movie was super dope.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like it really.
Don't ruin it for Tootie. She ain't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
I wasn't going to tell her, and I was going to say it really addressed a lot of the cultural differences that we all have and act as if they don't exist.
Absolutely.
Like we all have to acknowledge the fact that you'll never understand white people being white. You'll never understand black people being black, Mexicans being Mexican, Puerto Ricans. You call a Dominican person Puerto Rican, you got to fight.
Right.
Yep, it's a wrap.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never understand like the thing that I think could bring the races the closest back together is acknowledging that we're all separate races, but we're okay to intermingle. That's why I think the movie was trying to go.
That's like
I agree with you
that's,
100%.
that's like
And I've been
Sicilian.
working out.
Hold on,
These are
hold on.
small shirts, but I'm buff.
You are so dumb. That's like Sicilians. Sicilians don't call them white people. But
Right?
go ahead, Trav.
Absolutely. For sure.
Go ahead, Trav.
What are we talking about?
Oh, Lord.
Really?
Next.
Okay.
Next.
No, I'm
So-
here.
So
I'm
forget
here.
about. So we're done with you people because we're not going to ruin it for Tootie because she ain't seen it yet. Has anybody seen that movie Something New
I saw that.
with Sanaa Lathan?
I saw that.
You saw-
The
Yeah.
white dude that liked her.
Yeah, her contract.
Yeah.
And
So now I like that.
yeah, when she hired a contractor to help her with her house, and she ended up really liking him, but she was embarrassed because he was white,
Right.
and she didn't really know how to bring him around her family.
That on Netflix.
It should be. It's an old movie.
It's
Seen
an
that?
old movie.
All right. Okay.
Go
I'ma
ahead.
check it
Trav.
out.
That's a good one.
And I'm probably gonna get some flack for this.
You're gonna get
But,
flack every
You
time.
out. It's all the time with you. So go ahead. We're
you
ready.
know,
We're
for
ready.
the rape, which black women are getting married. If you can find anybody to marry you, a motherfucker from Mars or Purple, marry that motherfucker, no matter what color he is, because y'all's rates is low as a motherfucker right now.
Anywho, has anybody seen the
I was
movie?
gonna cuss him
Guess
out.
Who? Yeah, I just got to
Oh,
bypass.
yeah, that one was funny.
So everybody seen Guess Who with Bernie Mac?
I saw that one.
I saw
That's
that one.
funny.
Ashley Kutcher.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
I saw that one.
What about Jumping the Broom?
I saw
What's
that
that?
one.
That one too.
Because
You know-
Paula Patton white.
Paula
I don't care what y'all say. She white.
She ain't really white.
But here's the thing: that was a black, but
really white,
that,
bro.
but the whole thing about that, what I'm
She's the exception to the rule. Paula
Hold on, Ro.
Patton.
Hold on, Ro. Hold on. The whole point of this movie, it's a black couple and what tore them apart. It wasn't no race issue. What was tearing them apart? It was a family issue, a family lie.
Family secret, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Right. So there's so many different scenarios.
I gotta watch that.
I don't remember the deep down joints. I don't remember the deep down shit.
And I know
I do remember.
you remember that one?
Angela Bassett, right, was in it.
Angela Bassett. Yeah.
And she was actually the mom and not the aunt. Got you. See how quick I am? Movie
Yeah.
No,
buff.
it was the other way around. She was
Way around.
actually the auntie. She was actually the auntie. But
Either
you
way
right.
it goes,
Sister
either way
was
it
the
goes,
mom.
I was right. Movie buff. It clicked that fast.
Okay. And we're gonna talk about we're gonna add on to
But
this.
there's another one. Remember the Medea one with Tika? And she got married to the white boy.
White guy. Yeah.
And she was embarrassed to tell her family that she was married to the white guy. And then she was like, oh, that's just the farmer guy.
Yeah. And do you know she is married to a white guy in real life?
She's married to a white man in real life.
Has a
But then
child.
that happened with Sanaa Lathan in the Tyler Perry movie too, where the black husband, Sanaa Lathan husband was a
Yep.
construction.
That praise.
And she, yeah, family that prays together. And
Yeah.
she
But
won
that boy had money. That boy had big money though.
and lost everything.
And lost everything.
She did, but the boy still kept his. That boy was
No,
caught
he
now.
lost his
Got
stuff
cut
too. His
off.
mom took
His
his
mom fired
his
him.
share in the company and fired
But your
us.
mama really,
His
your mama
mom
really,
went on the Gail and Oprah drive with black
His
lady.
mom, remember, his mom died.
Right.
she
She went on
And-
the Gail and Oprah drive. They went on the
She won't
cross country
take it
trip,
all.
right? She had
Yeah, they did the Thelma and Louise.
Yeah, they did the Thelma and Louise thing, but she left all her money to the black people.
Yep.
So that man,
only because of that trip though, right?
no, they were best friends. They were best friends, and they were
Mhm.
trying to. She was an investor the entire time, and nobody knew it. The black woman, the mom.
Yeah, Alfred would it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm laughing. Let's talk about Meghan and Harry.
Okay.
Let's go, Trav. This is Trav.
Well, this is the reason that I have this crown on tonight.
Oh
And-
shit.
And it's because of this gentleman. He's really let me
Mhm.
down. There's not a woman on this earth that would have turned against her family and left hundreds of years of tradition for a struggling basketball star.
Thousands of years of tradition.
That man left thousands of years of tradition for a woman that's been married to someone else and wants to be in Hollywood. That's nuts. Women don't do that. And that ain't no 80-20 rule. That's 100% of women. No woman would have left all that money for a man. That's nuts.
Well,
And
that
that's
did it for love. That
Say
man,
what?
that man did it for love.
That
And
man did no, and no woman would have done that. That is nutty as a box of rocks.
Mm-mm. When I'll be in the mood for your shit, Trav, I just don't
I'm
be in the
sorry,
mood.
Tootie. You know that was some Tootie. You gotta
Mm-mm.
admit that was some dumb shit that boy did.
so you feel so I don't know a whole lot about I was just talking to a coworker about this, a friend of mine, and I don't know much about their story. All I know is the brothers don't really get along.
Because of the shit he did.
Hold on, let me tell me if I'm right.
Go ahead, go
Okay,
ahead.
so then Harry and Meghan, they're married. They got a child, one child, right?
Two.
Right.
They got
Two.
two. Okay, so they got two children, and he dethroned himself, like left everything, and then they moved to the States. Does he still get money? Does he still get paid?
No, he's got money, but they live in Canada, if I'm not mistaken. They
Okay.
live in Canada.
Okay.
He doesn't have the security detail, all that. A lot of that's gone.
So
And
everything,
he knew that leaving.
everything that I see of him doing, he's like helping homeless, doing different things, feed the needy. Is that like a hoax, or is that just something
Now
that?
that's just he was a philanthropist,
But he now
above
he's
all.
really. Let me say this by core. I think he's a really nice guy. I
Mhm.
think what he's done was not what he was supposed to do. That you don't do that. You don't do that.
It says who though?
Says
According to Travis, the
thousands
dude
of
with the
years
Burger
of
King crown on.
tradition.
Okay, so because of
So
tradition.
what he should do, watch this. I'm gonna turn it around so people out there can see it. What he should do is go to Burger King right here and be the king.
Travis,
And
go somewhere and lay down and
I'm
take a nap.
sorry.
It's
That's
good
what he
night.
should do.
It's
Because
nighttime.
what he did was some extremely dumb shit. There ain't no way the man should have took off his throne for a struggling actress. That's crazy.
Wait.
Well, that's you.
But
That,
is
I
it-
don't see it that way.
Listen, is it about for you, Trav, the way you think? Is it about the money? Like he left
No,
all his money?
no,
or-
no.
Okay, go ahead.
No, forget the money. He's
Okay.
gonna have that regardless in some capacity because of his lineage. That's who he
Can she fry chicken?
Oh my God. Go ahead,
is.
I can't do this with y'all.
Trav. This is one of them.
But because women women date merely off of hypergamy. And if you don't know what that means, look it up.
They date off of who?
Hypergamy, the highest possible person you can get, the best quality candidate to mate with and marry. That's what women do.
That is not true. We do date for potential.
No. Potential is some shit that's unfounded. That's like a car with a big motor that won't run. Fuck that. You better get the
Fuck you lying.
I'm not
Girl,
lying.
you always
Not lying.
lying.
Not lying. Women get the best possible candidate they
Stop
can get. That's
saying,
just the beginning.
stop
of
saying
time.
women. Stop saying all your.
I'm just saying. 'Cause you always
80%
try
of
to put
women,
everybody in a box.
80% of women get the best possible candidate they can get.
I was
As
saying,
a man,
I
Wait a
honestly,
minute. That's an unfair statement because look at it from this perspective. Don't nobody want no shit that don't nobody else want, first off. So it's real unfair. to say,
exactly.
well, no,
100%.
you make it
hold
seem
on.
like
Exactly.
Let Tootie talk. Let Tootie
Say that
talk.
again, Tootie.
Let-
Say
let-
it again.
Say it again,
Let Tootie
Tootie.
talk.
don't nobody want shit, don't nobody want.
Okay, exactly.
Mhm.
So you making it seem like, oh well, women just go after these high
No,
value
that's
men.
not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
Oh,
I'm
well,
not
that's what
talking
it
about
sounded
financial.
like.
Well, let me clarify. Not
Go
financial.
for it.
You get the best possible candidate. Now, whatever your values are, it could be his personality, all those different things. But provision, protecting, doing what he's supposed to be doing. Rose cooking right now. That might be a woman said, I love a guy that cooks and takes care of the home. I'm saying get the best possible candidate that fits you. But what I'm saying is, as a man, we'll marry a woman that works at Waffle House. I'm saying in his case, that's not normal. He left thousands of years tradition for a struggling actress.
Here-
A man
Let
would
me
not,
ask you
a
this.
woman would do that.
Let me ask you
But
this.
he loved her.
Hold on. Regardless,
Man, love yourself.
listen. Regardless of love, regardless of any of that, how do you know that he wasn't struggling in that position that he was in?
Thank you. And that's what I'm saying. He probably was just tired of the
How do
shit he put up with on a regular day.
You gotta
So
think,
he was glad for a way out, and she might have been his way out. And he took it.
think about it. If you're royalty and you got to live this persona that
Right.
everybody in the world is looking at, and you can't do certain things, you have to be a certain way, you have to follow
Exactly.
certain rules. Who wants to live like that
Because
sometimes?
what's her name?
No.
Kate Middleton.
Yeah,
That's the one married to.
the brother.
His brother.
Yeah. They look so damn unhappy. They look like Donald Trump and his wife. They just look like they existing together, but they don't want to be there.
I'm
They
gonna say this.
I mean,
ladies.
just think about it. Just think about that part, Trav. Like, I'm not saying you per se. I'm just saying in general, some men don't want that category. They don't want to be that person. They don't want to be in that limelight. They don't want to follow rules. They don't want to have to do all the royalty shit. If they still get paid and they want to live the rest of their life I mean, how old is he? I don't know how old the guy is. Hold on, Ro. I don't know how the guy is, Megan and here. I don't know how old they are. But anyway,
Yeah.
I guess in their 30s.
I think they early 30s though.
okay, so he had all these years growing up like that. So what if now he just wants to live his life with the love of his life and not give a shit about the whole
I'm
world?
just saying. I
He's
absolutely.
still paid. He can still do what the fuck he wants. Go ahead, Ro. Hold on. Go ahead, Ro.
He will never not live that life.
Exactly.
He can't turn off who he is, regardless of what he does or says. Him separating himself from the royal family made him more popular.
The only reason anybody knows him.
It's reverse psychology.
He's not
Him
an
and-
overly attractive dude. He's not an overly talented dude. None of that. It's merely because of who he is. And he ran away from who he is. If he was a broke dude from West Hollywood trying to be an actor, she would have never married him. It's not
No.
like he's some drop dead gorgeous guy.
How do you know that though? How do you know that?
Come on.
How do you know that?
He
But how do
pursued
y'all-
her.
but how do y'all
Hell.
look at
He pursued her.
how do y'all not know that?
How
Come
do
on,
you know?
ladies.
All right, would y'all say that she's an attractive, very pretty woman?
She decent.
You
She's
talking about
all
But that's to you.
right? You don't know. Listen, if you have two, you call them the odd couple, and she's only with him because of who he was, royalty, and he's with her because he became more popular.
Because she black and he royal. That's why he's there.
I
She
don't
ain't
believe
black.
any of that.
I disagree with that,
listen.
Travis.
Love is love, and
Men don't be on that love shit like that, Nick.
that's
Men are not on that love shit like
not
that.
true. That's not true. That men.
You got- Hey yo, you
Listen,
got to
listen.
be a terrible nigga to break 668,432 years.
He
of
didn't break.
Hold on, British royalty.
He didn't
That-
break.
That girl
didn't death.
got to have the best cucini in
Oh my
the
God,
Can't stand
guys.
you.
I'm talking.
Ego.
I'm being real,
I
y'all.
be trying to love y'all, but y'all.
That
be
boy,
like,
that boy.
I swear.
What y'all talking about? If you was the princess of Britain, would you fuck with a nigga that worked at Wally World?
No, they wouldn't. No, they would not. And they know they wouldn't.
If I love
But,
you,
but think
No,
about it.
you would not. That's a lie.
What?
Okay,
hold on.
okay, but hear me out.
hold on.
Just like I'm listening to y'all.
Go ahead, Tootie.
So we probably would never meet a guy that worked at Walmart. Why? Because you got people that do shit for you. So he probably had never been in Walmart. So now, if we were princesses and all of that kind of stuff, nope, we would not, because
So
we would probably never be exposed to Wally World.
Where did he meet Meghan Markle at? Where did he meet her at?
That's what I want to know because I don't know
I
that.
don't know,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, let's turn it back, Nick. Come
Let
on,
me know.
somebody.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
Go.
Yeah, bro. Stop throwing rocks at her though, man.
They ain't meet at 7-Eleven.
I
Yeah,
ain't
well.
throwing rocks at her. He didn't.
Megan
I ain't
and I
throwing
met,
rocks at the lady. She
Hold
might
on.
be a great lady.
hold on.
She's a struggling actress.
Hold on. Megan and I met over Instagram. I was
Oh goddamn! Oh, that's crop straight sucker.
okay.
No,
I'm gonna mute these
thank you.
men. Megan and I met over Instagram. I was scrolling through my feed, and someone who was a friend had a video of the two of them, like a Snapchat. Harry explained. So they met on social media. So what happened was he fell in love with her personality. She's normal. She was normal to him, and he could have been done with the royalty shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let me unmute
But
the
see, you
room.
guys got to remember too, he probably checked out a long time ago because his mother wasn't even being treated right. And he was finding out secrets about how his mother was and how his
Absolutely,
mother was treated. And
absolutely.
so he was finding things out. And then in addition to that, they were not respecting his wife. They were calling his wife names. They talked about their child. There was a lot of things that were going on that was put out in the media after or during the departure of them leaving the royal family. So there was a lot of stuff that he was putting up with. She was asking for mental health, and they wouldn't even provide her with mental health care when she was asking for that. I mean, this is alleged because this is what she was saying, but they talked about how dark her child was going to be. There was a lot of things that he was putting up with, and he was protected. He felt like he had to protect his wife from them. And he gave up security protecting him so he could protect his wife, because he could not trust anybody from the royal family to be around his wife or his children.
Y'all, I'm gonna bring my tone down and say this,
Thank you.
and so you can hear me. I don't want to be muted again. I just want to talk.
Mm.
I hear what you all are saying, and it sounds good from a woman's perspective. But he did something that that woman would have never done for him. That was the
Not true.
dumbest. Y'all, women, that you can't find one of those Indian women that father has oil to go against their family. They might play with you, they might like you, they might want to see how big your Johnson is, but they're not gonna leave their families for you. You'll be an idiot too. And he did something that is idiotic. And the bad part is, remember, I said this, she's going to leave him one day. She does not appreciate what he did one bit. She's going to leave.
What about the princes, like in cross country, you know, in other countries and stuff, and they're a prince and they come to America to like coming to America?
They don't come to America to find wives. They come to gamble and stuff.
And
They don't come to
slice.
women.
Y'all,
They go
y'all
back,
need to
their
research.
women are at home. Their women, and this is no disrespect to westernized, as y'all are called. It's not American women, but westernized women, right? Them
Mhm.
shit like that, they got their wives at home already. They come out here to gamble and be rich. They got money. They're already having a good time. They're not coming out here to find nothing to
Okay,
keep.
let me ask you guys a question. The men, let's
Yeah.
say you guys were both single
Right,
and you're on social media or on a dating site and you meet somebody, right?
right.
They don't tell you who they are or anything, what they have, nothing about their life. You just get to know them. You go on a few dates, you're really digging this person. The girl ends up really liking you, you really like her, and then she tells you who she is and she's royalty. Would you feel uncomfortable being with her, or would you pursue the relationship?
Trav, you want to go first?
No, I'm gonna let you kick it off because I'm coming right behind you. I already know what you're gonna say.
I'm rocking with you. I ain't got no beef.
So you're gonna
No
rock?
pressure, no diamonds. Yeah, I'm going with it. I'm all in.
Okay.
Because like you said, but what you said was the pretense was y'all already fell in love. Y'all already was rocking with each other. It was already there before you knew who she was and the world. So
Right.
that to me, I'd be a fool to leave at that point.
Okay.
You know?
So my question to you in that sense, how do you know that Meghan or Harry even knew it was really them speaking and they just were talking on social media and fell in love? Go ahead, Trav.
Because women don't operate in that fashion. You all know who you're
God, I'm
dealing
so
with.
sick of men.
I'm sorry, y'all. She knew who he was, even if he didn't know who she was.
you know who they are, but you heard of catfish, right?
Catfishing. Yeah.
You heard of catfish. So as
No,
Y'all really
Hold on,
trying to make it a story that
listen,
Megan thought
listen.
Prince Harry was catfish?
Hold
This
on.
what y'all are doing?
Listen. All I'm saying is you never know, and that scenarios like that could happen. So that's why I asked you guys that question. So, Trav, what's your response to that question
the question of
that I asked? If you met
I was-
somebody online, you didn't know who she was, you didn't know she was royalty or anything like that, and you just were talking to her. Let's say she was royalty from Africa, or let's say she was royalty from Ghana, or let's say she was royalty from England or London, and you had no idea. You just saw this pretty ass female, and you guys started talking, and you guys
under
were
those circumstances, I'm gonna be drinking. Tea. If African, I'm gonna be throwing spears and riding lions. It goddamn. I mean,
I'm not.
I might be chasing a gazelle.
for real.
I'm being serious. I
No.
wouldn't let that bother me. But
Would you talk to her?
of course,
Would you, after you found out who she was, would you continue dating her?
yeah, of course.
And if she wanted, okay, okay. So then let's say she tells you, I'm gonna leave because I want to be
No,
where
no, we ain't gonna leave though. We're not gonna leave.
Leaving.
How are you
You're
gonna
not
be
leaving.
together? How are you gonna be together? Are you gonna go to her?
We're gonna be together. I'm gonna go live in a hut. I'm gonna go live in a hut.
You gonna go to her. You're gonna go where she's
I'm
at.
gonna go. I'm going to a hut
So you're gonna go where she's at.
in West Africa, and I'm gonna be
Right.
and I'm gonna have jewelry made out of tusk.
Right. So
And
you're
then-
gonna go where she's at. Right?
I'm
Exactly.
going to.
Motherfuckers.
Go,
Y'all,
boy.
Can't stand him
y'all ain't
I'm,
shit.
I'm gonna have a.
at all.
You know what the problem is? Y'all are trying to make it make sense. Why in
Because
any way,
it
shape, or
is so
form?
real life.
But let me
No,
So
finish.
yes, that's how.
I'm gonna go with her and ride a rhino, but I'm not going. You're not gonna leave this monies.
Just let me finish. Let me finish.
Mhm.
A woman will be in the situation that she's in with that man, right? And she will find a way to convince him that leaving that world will empower them. Let me finish.
Mhm.
A man knows better. I will never let you leave that. Baby,
Never.
lay your ass in the crib. Keep me in the Stedman house. Do y'all know where Stedman address is? Does anybody? It's the same as Oprah's, right? It's just a tunnel dug underground with a go-kart that rides out there to
No.
the lake.
Listen,
They're not gonna push that man in a go-kart.
Let me
He's
finish,
just
y'all.
not.
Y'all gotta make sense of this, man.
I'm
She made this.
gonna make all the sense real quick.
All
A
right.
woman's heart is attached to her pussy.
Man,
So
stop
she's
it.
in love with somebody.
Y'all gotta stop with the
Regardless of who the
bullshit.
hell she is. No, that's true. If she's in love with somebody and she wants to write, now it's up to the man. You're right, bro. You are absolutely right. That man will say, no, you don't leave your
No, the woman should never say it. You should never tell this man.
She should have told
Be
him.
the fucking Prince of Britain.
She should have told him.
This nigga's on money. You're
Bro.
telling him to leave that because you like him a lot. You love him.
No,
I will say that.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I, but wait, why when Ro was talking, he turned Britain?
Yeah, he did. But you know what?
Absolutely.
I would not have asked or told my guy to leave the world
under
family.
no circumstance.
I
Y'all
wouldn't
want to
have.
act it out? Can y'all want anybody want to act it out? Let's impromptu.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Go, Ro.
Let's
All right,
go, Ro.
Trav, in order for us to act this out, I got to be the man. You got to be the girl.
Oh, let's go.
This gonna be some bullshit.
Well,
Let's
you
do it.
wouldn't want me.
Let's do it.
You wouldn't want me because my pussy's run. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm in the bed. I just came back from getting some water. Hey, yo, babe, what's up?
I'm not feeling well tonight.
I know I really need to talk to you about something.
Go ahead, old chum.
I know my family don't really like you like that, but I love you.
I figured that the way you look at me, oh chum.
I'm not gonna let them come between us. I'm gonna leave the royal family and marry you in Jersey.
Oh shit.
White boy, have you lost your goddamn mind?
What happened to your accent, honey?
We get 40 million a month. We
That shit
get
doesn't
40
even,
million a month.
that
See,
shit didn't even sound
y'all,
right.
y'all are all y'all just think about money.
That is bullshit.
No,
Okay.
y'all,
We're
seriously.
not thinking about money. You're talking
No,
about leaving the last prince, king.
You don't know
Yeah,
what
and then you got to
go
think about
through.
this too.
You
They
don't
didn't
know
even
what
really.
they go through.
But there's
You
no
don't know
other.
what they go through to be in that position.
He was getting $40 million like a month or something.
No, there's
It's
no
about
other
money.
queen.
It's about
All
money.
right, it's all right. Somebody name another set of queen, king, prince,
That's
princess
it.
in the world.
Diane, rest in peace. And
But
her
that
man,
no, but no,
no,
I'm saying
and her man cheated.
listen, I'm saying outside of that
Was the
family,
royalty.
nigga, she was fucking the driver. Let's keep it real.
Who?
Yeah, because her man cheated first though.
Who?
Oh, make whatever you want.
Read the story.
What I'm saying is name a
Do you
family.
think a king ain't gonna get a whole bunch of puss?
Hold
No,
on.
outside
All
of
I'm
this
saying
family,
is,
Hold on. Let Ro talk. Let Ro talk. What
outside of this family, name one other king, queen, prince, princess family in the world.
Eddie Murphy coming to America.
No,
That's right,
stop.
King
I'm
Jaffa
being
Jaffa.
serious. I'm being serious. Name another one outside of that family.
Honestly, I barely knew about them. So
Right.
can't.
So what I'm saying is you as Meghan Markle, you're asking the last prince in the world to give up his princedom.
Wouldn't you feel okay? Listen, let's say I was Megan and I met him.
Well, why y'all don't never gotta answer the questions when we ask them? Why y'all just shoot
okay,
over them? And
ask the question
because-
again, bro. I'm gonna answer.
Because I get it, Ro. I get it, Ro. You're right on that. I get that.
Okay,
I don't have no argument on that. So let me ask you this. Okay, so let's say I'm Megan and I'm on Instagram and I meet the royalty guy, Harry. I can't keep up with these names.
Mhm.
Me personally, I don't have nothing in common with you. So I would have a hard time even getting to know you to even get that far.
Right.
That's me. Go ahead, Trav.
Nick, 40 million reasons a month, you would find a way to get to know that man. It's pretty easy. Like y'all can get somebody to sit there and talk about black culture and white culture. It'd be fine. You can
It's
find
not about money though. That's the thing. Like,
Why do y'all keep saying it's not about money? Who said
Let
that?
me say this.
that's
Allow
what
me.
I'm talking
All
about.
right.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm
Go
gonna say this.
Tootie.
Okay. You keep saying that it's about money. It's about money. This dude got enough money that he ain't never got to work a day in his life. He can do whatever the hell he want to.
Yeah.
So him leaving, guess what? She still ain't hurting for money. So y'all talking about y'all looking at like legacy or whatever the hell case may be. Who gives a damn about legacy? She does not have to work. They aren't stressed for cash.
Tootie, would you be comfortable with breaking your parents' legacy as the
Yeah.
last king?
huh?
It depends on what I went through.
Yo, all right, let's stop.
In
Let's
that
stop. Let's
position.
stop. Let's stop. We're talking ignorant. The last king and queendom in the world. Y'all
He's
are
never
telling
gonna
me.
be king,
No,
though.
you're telling me that you would allow a boyfriend, a nigga that's gonna be a potential husband, to make you separate and ruin the legacy of the Queen of Britain. Is what you're
And that-
saying. That's what you're saying.
Wait. Okay, I misunderstood your question.
Rose
Back
gets
it up.
mad. Go
He
find your
is over there getting pissed off.
Because I need people to
Red.
think logical. I need people
No,
to,
but what I'm saying is this: he's never gonna be king anyway.
it doesn't
He's
matter.
always
That's
gonna
your
be
family's
one at a time.
legacy.
One at a time. One at a time.
Britain is your family's legacy. The Queen Diana, all that shit that we all know about from whatever reason why we know it, right? You agree that we don't all know the details. We don't know what they did or what they didn't do. But we do know that Queen Elizabeth and all that shit is the last kingdom in the world. You're gonna ruin that legacy. It will never be the same after you.
But no, that's not true because he has a brother and his brother's wife who's taken over.
Yeah,
will
he's never
always-
gonna
it
be
You
king.
gotta
The
remember that
legacy.
Hold on. Trav
Always
has his
will
hand up,
never-
y'all. Let
No, I'm cool all the way around, y'all.
The
Like
legacy is
I'm,
always gonna stop at
hold on,
Harry and
Ro.
Markle.
Hold on,
cuz.
Ro. Hold on, Ro.
I'm cool all the way around. I love what y'all are saying. I love for the ladies to have their opinions. I really do. The bad part is, y'all, this is the reason that the state of the West, where we are, is you all are believing in something that's not even logical. You're going against mere logic. And for you all to sit here and say, well, you've had servants and people looking after you and making sure you're protected and you live a long, healthy life for years from the day you were born, you would go against for a struggling basketball star player.
first of all, not
I-
everybody said that because I
It's
said
crazy.
that I wouldn't have never left the royal family. I said I wouldn't have never left it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I get that. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
No,
I'm
I'm saying like I'm gonna be 100%. Like I would not have left it, and I would not have told him to leave. The reason why he
What if you
left,
No, but even though you didn't want him to leave, what if he left anyway?
well, that would be a choice that he made, but he made that choice to protect his wife because his wife was telling him to leave. Because remember, she was saying that she needed mental health services and they weren't giving it to her. She said that they talked about her children and she didn't feel safe and everything else. And then they brought up Princess Diana and how she died and all the other stuff. That's what she was saying. So he gave up all of that for her. It wasn't, she came to him and said, hey, I don't like it here. I want to leave. And he said, okay, babe, let's roll. What I'm saying is, knowing myself and knowing what I've been through, I personally would not have, I don't think now, because I don't know all the details, but I don't think I would have left. I probably would have made some changes, some adjustments. I try to figure something else out,
And
which
what
is
if
probably
him
something
being-
that they
and what
probably
if-
did.
And what if him being the lead is like, no, you don't like it, we're leaving. Let's go. Would you be upset with him?
That's a decision that he made.
But would you be upset with his
Then I'ma
decision?
follow. If he's leaving, then I'm gonna follow. But what I'm saying is that I would not have planted the seed for him to leave. That's all I'm saying. And now, if he decided to leave, and that's something, and he had a plan, but they didn't even have a plan. They ended up at Tyler Perry's house.
The studio. Yep. So we don't really know. Go ahead, Ro. Go ahead, Ro.
That shit is a disgrace. man.
Do anybody on this panel, like, I excuse my excitement in the last segment. It's only because I like reality talk, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody in this panel believe that the moment that he said, I no longer want to be a part of this family, I'm going with my wife to America somewhere, do y'all think that was that for him? That was it? It was over? We all know that's
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I think that was
I don't think
over.
so.
there's monetary value in every single thing that man says and does. So
Right.
he did not leave the royal family to go be a regular nigga that work at Waffle House.
Right.
Right. So him saying leaving was like a stance. Right.
Right.
He ain't really give up too much, y'all. Because like you said, he was never going to be the king anyway, based on.
He wasn't. And that's what I'm saying, because you over here,
Their
you like
kids are not
fiery hot
either.
One at
man.
a time. One at a time.
Oh, go ahead, Trudy. Go ahead.
You over here like fiery hot man, but what I'm trying to say is this. How I see it like this. He got up every day. He was born into a job, we'll say, right? And no matter how much time you put in, no matter how much shit you go through, you're never gonna own it. So why not leave and see what else is out there? You might find something you like better, something you want to do. Oh, chicken. Is that chicken? I can't see. Can't make it out. I'm not being funny.
Yes, it's chicken.
Oh, congratulations.
That looks phenomenal.
You look nice and lovely.
Tootie,
Yes.
he ain't finna find nothing in his lifetime better than what he had. It's impossible.
But y'all don't know what kind of shit
You don't
he
know
had
what
to
he
put
been
up with
through.
while he was there.
What he
I'm
gonna go
all
back and
about
what he
being
gonna
happy.
go back and dig up Bruce Lee and come back in another form or something
I'm
else?
just
No,
saying, as far as when you're in royalty, all the rules and everything that you gotta follow, maybe he just
Yeah, and I'm like, this dude just want to be free from that
But
shit.
that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say to y'all. He's never given up everything
Right.
He
Right.
got all the benefits of being the son of the prince of the prince of the son of the sign of the Lake Minnetonka, of the Apollonia, the Moors. They come
In the
on.
Vanity Six. Let's just name them all.
He still
So
gets
you
all
guys-
those. He still gets. Come on, they're never gonna be regular people, y'all.
No, they're not.
That's
But
what
then he has-
that's what I was trying to get you to understand.
And I'm with you 1000%. But
Okay, hold on, y'all. Go ahead.
Alright.
Finish, Ro.
What I'm saying is what Trav was saying. In the event that it was a princess and it was a guy working at Waffle House, the world would have been in the uproar, cuz.
You're right. That's
Oh,
true.
sure.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Because
saying.
typically women marry up. We don't
Right.
marry down.
Right.
But also another thing that we have to take into consideration with their particular situation was Queen Elizabeth also didn't even put them in the position, put their children in the position to ever take the crown either. So if
Correct.
something was to happen to everybody, their children were like the very, very least people that were even going to see the crown. Like she gave them names and really dummied down their titles because she didn't care for Meghan.
Man.
She made that very clear.
Like their kids weren't even gonna be dukes or something like that, right? They weren't
Yeah,
even gonna
they
be
made them Sussex or something.
sexist or something like that.
Well, I got a question. I got a question, y'all, as us as parents, right? If we say what we will and won't accept as parents, what you will and will not bring into this house as parents, and our kids do something opposite, are we required to accept the things that we said we wouldn't do?
Are we required to?
Yeah, because they in the royal family, you don't bring black into our blood. Is what's going on. Let's keep it real.
He
They're
knew
only called what they are
he knew
because of,
that.
Hold on,
Right.
one at a
And he
time.
knew that.
One at a time.
right. They're only being called and disseminated and pointed out the way they are because of their skin tone and they're now bloodline.
Yeah.
You just fucked up the royal bloodline.
They
And
can't
which goes
have
back to what I
children
was
with
saying.
a black woman.
I think that he thought he was going to get away with it because she's so fair skinned. She's not 1154 or whatever you said.
No.
No, for real, because a lot of people didn't think. You got to remember, she's hella fair
She's not
skinned.
1154. She's 1143. She's the other direction. She's
Her
not
mama-
close to
I seen
midnight.
her mama. I seen her mama.
Yeah, her mom is, but I'm talking about her skin. She's fair skinned. So a lot of people
Yeah.
didn't realize that.
You
A
could-
lot of people
Yeah.
didn't realize she was black until her mom came out. Some people were like, "Oh, she don't look all the way black, but she don't look all the way white." But nobody knew that she was black until the pictures of her mom was leaked and the pictures of her dad was leaked. Nobody knew because she wore her hair bone straight. She looked like a white woman as long as she possibly could until her mom's picture and her mom has dreads came out.
Have y'all ever seen the
White.
woman? Did y'all see the woman? Did y'all see her,
Before
Meghan Markle? Did any of y'all see her?
I mean, I seen her before
her mom came out. Did you?
That's what I'm saying. Before her mom came out,
No, but
she
I'm
looked like a
asking-
white woman.
I'm asking you. You looked at that woman, the same woman that I saw, right?
Yeah, I knew she wasn't
She
white.
looked like a white woman to you?
Hell no.
No, but I knew she wasn't white, but she carried herself in that manner.
Lily.
She was
Lily.
she was a
Lily.
state dash.
She wasn't white. There ain't nothing white about that girl.
No, I know that.
She had on 95 Air Max in the picture.
Mm-mm.
I could put water on that goddamn girl hair and you'll see what it really do.
Exactly.
You ain't gotta worry
If
about
you
it.
can't share, hey, look, if you can't share a comb, don't bring them home. Okay.
I'm done. All right, y'all. For this podcast, do you have any strong points you want to say to the audience from our topics? Let's go around the room.
Oh man, just be true to yourself, regardless if whatever religion you decide to date, whatever race that you decide to date, if that's something that you're doing, just be authentic with you, be 100% yourself. Don't settle for less. and make sure you're being real with that person. Don't dummy yourself down, and make sure that that person knows the real you. So in 3 months from now or 6 months from now, they're not really learning who you really are. So just be authentically you from the gate.
Right. Okay.
Agreed.
Anybody else? Go ahead, Trav.
I like what Nita just said. That was really authentic. For the and please just listen. For the black ladies that are black women and you're good. That's great. There's somebody, be authentic, like she said. Don't settle. There's good men out here. But if you are a lower class black woman, just marry whoever you can, because ain't nobody looking for you. So again,
Damn
Wow.
it.
Mm,
uh,
Wow.
mm, mm.
Don't blame us, y'all. We're guilty.
By
By
association.
I'm so done right there.
That worked.
That did. That did. Well, you have anything to say to it? Are you
I don't even want to talk about it. I'm done.
okay?
This N-word done got my pressure up.
flap.
What you say?
You still have a onesie on with a flap.
Anyway,
Worry not
hold
about my
on.
flap.
We're gonna
Mind
do-
your business.
We're gonna
Ray
do Us
Charles.
After Dark. So my conclusion, y'all, always remember you can lose your soulmate by listening to other people. Never let another person steal your joy, and be honest and truthful with yourself and to others. And on,
Eat the cake, not the crumbs. Thank you.
and on that note, before we hang up, I want Ro to say about his comedian show in February 19th. It's on a Sunday and it's in Virginia, correct?
Hampton, Virginia, right? 21655 Cunningham Drive, Hampton, Virginia. I'm gonna be opening the show for Charleston White. I don't know if y'all heard about him, controversially known as Charleston White. Come out and get with us. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get it in. Yeah.
Yes. One love, y'all. Until Sunday. Holla at y'all.
Yes.
Deuces.
Bye.